In May 2008, a firestorm erupts in the Santa Cruz Mountains of California, ravaging remote upscale neighborhoods without remorse. Without warning, the raging summit fire scorched 8 miles in 45 minutes and was coming for the home of Keith and Sherry Chastain. In the early hours of May 22, 2008, Sherry received a terrifying call from a friend, letting her know a firestorm was coming her way. Smelling smoke, she grabbed an armful of clothes for her and her husband and her cat and ran to the garage. She managed to get one of her dogs in her car, but her other dog was frantic due to the smoke. Sherry lured the terrified dog into the car with a treat, only to find that the fire had cut power to the garage door opener. As she wondered how she could possibly get out, her Generac standby generator started up, restoring power to her garage door, allowing her to escape.
I say the generator was number one, saved my life. It was such a range of emotions. From the moment the telephone call came and I realized this is a real forest fire, and actually it turned out to be a firestorm. They called it a firestorm. So everything moves very quickly. And I just went in panic mode because I couldn't think what to take out of the house except for my animals. And the emotion was, oh my God, I can't get out of my garage. What are we going to do? And then as soon as I got through going through all of that, then the generator kicked on and I'm going, oh my God, thank God I can get out. It was sitting rather close to the propane tank, and I think that when the fire got to that position, the propane tank blew up, and I think that the generator was burnt from the gas blowing up on it.
The Santa Cruz Mountains, like many remote areas, are already at a particularly high risk for power outages, and when power is lost, it is often the rural areas that are the lowest priority for repair.
I would say that if you live in an area where you have a lot of brownouts, blackouts, if you live remote, if you have any of those issues, I personally would never live there ever again without a generator. And as I say, we researched and we found that that was the best one. It does empower you, because you feel you've got the source to survive. Plus, not only that, it's the luxury when you're living in a remote area and you have no power, no general power. I could cook, I could turn on the TV, I could wash my clothes, I could do it all. I mean, if I wanted to do the microwave and the washer, dryer, oven, I could do it all. So it's almost like you don't have a power outage.
Wildfires can occur anywhere and burn an average of 1.2 million acres of U.S. woodland each year. Certain areas are more susceptible to wildfires due to lack of moisture and prevalence of trees, which serve as fuel for the fire, knocking out power along the way.
And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to get out of this garage, you know? So as I thought that, the generator kicked on. And my heart went, oh my God, you know, the garage door opened. I'm starting to shake even talking about it.
Sherry Chastain survived a horrifying experience. She knows her safety and security is crucial, and she never wants to feel powerless.
like, there were 3 of those generators on this mountain. Our friends bought the first one, and they looked it up online, and got all the facts and stuff. And for Sherry being here a lot by herself, a woman can't go out. Oh, well, Sherry can't go out and start the generator, maintain it, check on it, stuff. The convenience of this thing starting itself, maintaining itself, once a week it started up, and we knew it was 2 o'clock on Sunday every week, and it was
That's the man's point of view.
but I mean, I
True.
couldn't comfortably leave her here without knowing that she'd have power and stuff like that, and she didn't have to do a thing. It took care of all that stuff. See that burnt tree right there? See those burnt trees?
Yeah.
I was standing down there on those rocks.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Those. Yeah, that's it. That's the same thing. It was a lot nicer when we lived in a forest, but it'll grow back.
Well,
Didn't
you
even
can
burn
see the
pine
little
cones.
burnt generator as it sits there in monument, like a monument. This is more pine trees.
Oh my.
So, that little guy saved my life, and then it burned out.
Well, it didn't stop. It was the propane tank blew up.
Yeah.
It kept burning. It kept running until everything else quit.
Well, of course, the panel, the automatic panel burnt with the house. This was outside. So,
Yeah, it still runs.
it was,
You can see how this got burned.
to get out of here.
To get it to run, it's going to take some. I replaced this. This is all burned off. But
Well, and then to be alone.
yeah, it held up good.
Yeah, that was hard to be alone. Smoke. And this whole ridge over here was just totally black from smoke. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this is really serious. And so I grabbed my kitty, took her in the car. I came back and I thought, well, I need to get some clothes or something, but I couldn't think what to take. So I went in my closet and I just grabbed up like a hunk of clothes. All I got was bathrobes and stuff, nothing to wear, as I found out later, nothing to wear.